The Mixed Mornings and More podcast with Steph and Sean.
Now available daily.
Good morning, world.
Good morning. Happy Tuesday. It's March. It's the 7th, and it's 5:31 in the morning here.
All right, no race for us, but that's okay. It is Tuesday, and you got that day right. I think that deserves a pat on the back at least.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Yesterday, I was supposed to go to the gym for the first time in a while.
Oh, yeah. How'd that go?
It didn't go well. It didn't go well.
It didn't go well as in you didn't go?
Yeah, I didn't go.
Oh, no, Sean.
I was really
first
hungry.
Time in a while.
Listen. I was very hungry in the morning, and so I went over to the store over here and I bought myself a couple donuts, and then I ended up working late. I got out of here around like 2 o'clock, and then so it was $3 Big Mac day. So I was like, well, can't turn that down. And then so I bought a Big Mac for more than 50% off. And then after that, I had a nap. And then by that time, it was like bedtime.
Your diet conspired against you is basically what you're saying.
Yeah. So today's gym day. That's
Okay.
That's what I've worked out. I ate yesterday so I could go to the gym today.
There we go.
I needed energy.
A little more motivation.
That's right. So we'll see what happens.
I have faith in you, Sean. I'm excited for your 5:30 update tomorrow.
Thank you.
Got a pretty hard to refuse offer in my Instagram DMs, Sean.
Oh, interesting. A business opportunity? Or?
No. This was one where I could just kind of hang around and be somebody's friend and really benefit from it.
Feet pics.
Nope, just companionship is all they ask for. Don't make it weird.
What?
Sandra wrote to me, "Hello, dear." 3 days later, after I didn't reply, 'cause I don't know Sandra,
Yeah.
she said, "How do you feel about having me as your sugar mommy?"
Yes, please. Yes, instantly. Yes, take me under your wing.
She says, "I'll cater for your needs and show you love, ready to spoil and pamper you with a weekly allowance of $4,300 instantly.
Yes.
I want nothing in return other than companionship," as I said, nothing
Yeah.
weird. "Just to keep my company with communication to kill boredom. I spoil you. Let
Did you
me know if interested."
And did you entertain it?
No, I blocked all future accounts Sandra creates.
Before you blocked it, you could have at least sent my their way.
Oh,
And then you could block them. Let me deal with them.
sorry, Sean. Should I go Google how to unblock this account so
Yes.
that I can let them know that you
Please.
would like a sugar mommy called Sandra, whose account says her name is Samantha?
Yes. Even better. 2 of them. I think I did close to the number one thing you shouldn't do before going to bed last night, Steph.
And that was drink coffee?
Yeah, close to number 1. I watched a video on bed bugs.
Oh, that is number 1. What?
It's titled "What You've Been Told Is Totally False About Bed Bugs." It's by my favorite YouTube guy. His name's Mark Rober. He does all the science engineering things like the Squirrel Olympics and the glitter bomb videos and
Right.
stuff. So he did one on bed bugs, and just he brings me in. What you've been told is totally false. So I watched it
While you were lying in bed.
while I was lying in bed on my phone, and I want to say it's about like a 20-minute video. I thought I had something crawling on me the whole time. I was constantly
my
just being like,
gosh.
oh, that's something on my shoulder. Oh, that's something on my hand. Oh, that's something on my leg. And I was like, no, it's just the video that I'm watching right
It's
now.
the video. Okay, so did you learn anything? You said the myths about bed bugs. Is there anything that we should know that makes us feel better about bed bugs?
Oh, better about bed bugs. No, I can tell you some things that are just gonna probably suck. All the products out there, the sprays, the powders, this, that, and the other that are labeled like bed bugs, they adapt to that. They slowly adapt to it. And so they had a bunch of control areas of trying to see like what products work best, what products work not so good. And all of them were just average to below average to suck.
Okay.
Yeah, because they adapt. And so the ones that survive when you use these products, they go back and then they procreate, and then they have a little bit of that product in them, and so on and so forth. And so the best thing to use was, you know, those little balls that come in a bag that suck up moisture in like shoes?
Silica packets?
Silica packets. They crush those up, they turn into a dust, and they say sprinkle that. You can buy it somewhere. I don't know, maybe on Amazon, whatever. You can buy it somewhere, sprinkle a little bit if you do have a bug problem, and it does the same thing. It sucks up moisture from the bugs, and then they just die.
Can you call an exterminator? Like, does the exterminator work?
Yeah, but I guess that's thousands of dollars.
Oh my gosh.
And so
Okay.
that's probably not a viable option for a lot of people. Steam, heat, around 120 Fahrenheit.
Okay.
So steamers, the laundry, put it in the dryer, hot water, whatever that looks like. That's a thing. Or just don't get bed bugs. I
Yeah.
know that's the hard way to go about it, but
You're just making me scared. Like, I'm not even laying in bed and I feel like I have bugs crawling on me. So thanks for that this morning. I stumbled across this article about 2 kids from the University of Waterloo who teamed up with 3 others from North America to help people in need where disasters have happened. And when I stumbled across it, I was like, wait, I know that kid. And it's Chris Shaw. He's from Fort McMurray, Westwood graduate, went on over to the University of Waterloo. Of course, Westwood, they always have amazing kids coming out of there. All the schools do, of course.
yeah, Fort McMurray has like a pipeline to Waterloo, and just like the tech industry over there.
Yeah. And so Krish, along with 4 other folks, has created an app called Take Shelter. And it was helping people who were displaced with the war in the Ukraine.
Yeah.
And they estimate that over 100,000 people were able to use the app and find places for them to stay, lodging of folks who had an extra bedroom in their house and were able to take someone in.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Just like a bright spot on our community here.
Yeah, so cool. And now with the earthquake in Turkey, they worked together, spent 48 hours, these 5 guys, reimagining the app and switching it around so that people who have been displaced by the earthquake in Turkey and Syria
Wow.
are able to find lodging, and they've deployed it out to all the disaster aid organizations that are working over there so that they can connect people together.
It's incredible just to see stories like this. And from the ground up, he was already doing community work and everything within our community here. And just to see it escalate to where it is now, it's just phenomenal to see.
Yeah, we want to give a big shout out to all of those people, and of course Chris from Fort McMurray. And he said the truth is that there's a new age of superheroes. People can impact people in the poorest, most remote countries just from their dorm rooms. So once we realized that was the case, we created a nonprofit to have that impact. Like, what a legend.
Yeah.
I'm so excited about tomorrow because of these kids that are growing up
Exactly.
and making it great.
Video game turned TV series The Last of Us. Season finale coming up this week, Sunday. So the penultimate episode was just this past week. And super cool. They're in the mountains right now in the storyline. And this last one took place in Waterton, Steph.
Do we need to give a spoiler alert, or we're going to talk about the landscape?
Just landscape.
Okay.
No
okay.
spoilers happening here. I won't spoil it for you. It's an awesome TV series. But I've always wanted to go down to Waterton, so I got to get a little, just a CGI look at, like, what it would look like.
If a zombie apocalypse happened, do they like take away a bunch of stuff? Do they get rid of all the trees? Does it look like the sun has completely blistered the earth? Like,
Never been there. Don't know. No. No, I just from like looking online and then seeing how they like kind of built the town here or there, and it just looks really nice. It looks really nice because 2 episodes ago it was Canmore, and now this episode was Waterton, and curious where they go from here. And now it's majority of it was all filmed in Alberta, Edmonton, Calgary, Canmore, Waterton now, and so it's just really cool to kind of pay attention to the whole storyline here.
totally. I feel like I need to book some camping in Waterton because I mean,
Yeah.
it was already super popular and hard to get a spot. But after being featured on The
Right?
Last of Us, are we ever going to be able to camp
Yeah,
there?
the last thing we needed was for a popular TV show to take over all of the like international like tourism coming through to check out where The Last of Us was filmed. But I will say, if you haven't checked out the TV show already, they don't rely on zombies all that much.
Oh.
And so if you were holding back because like, oh, it's just going to be zombies every episode, they're telling a story in this.
I have been holding back. I've been holding back and also terrified to watch it with the lights off. But you say it's not that scary?
Yeah, I will say, like, obviously it is zombie based, but the story that they tell throughout every episode and just the character building, it's really incredible. And I will say, if you're holding back because of zombies, don't go watch it because it is fantastic.
2023 wedding season is about to start and micro weddings are out, Sean.
What is a micro wedding?
During the pandemic, people started doing these things where they were just inviting the amount of people that were allowed to be at a gathering, and they were calling it a micro wedding. They're like, we'll have a big party later. but this will be a
okay.
tiny wedding.
Yeah,
no big
sure.
party type thing.
Yeah.
But they're saying now, go all out, baby. We're allowed. Have a big wedding.
Oh, is that the new trend? Big weddings?
Big weddings with big sleeves.
What do you mean?
The puff sleeve from the 80s, where you could look at a picture and be like, oh my, you got married in the puff sleeve trend. They are back. But this time.
How do you feel about that? Would you have puff sleeves? Did you want it? But they're like, ew, no, that's not a trendy.
I had a strapless dress. I had zero
okay.
thought of sleeves.
Yeah.
But they're making them removable. So they're trying to make it so you can be like, I'll wear my puff sleeves for my ceremony, but it's a party at the reception.
That's right. And the dude's going to have tearaways. She's going to rip off her sleeves and he's going to rip off his pants.
Wow. Okay. That would escalate. Wedding cakes, apparently, gone.
Okay. Yeah.
They'd like you to have some other sort of dessert.
I can't remember ever having a piece of a wedding cake at any of the weddings I've been to. Now, multiple factors run into this, but I can never remember having a piece of wedding cake.
Well, I'm just going to tell you a secret. A lot of time, wedding cakes are fake.
Maybe that's why.
Made of styrofoam, and they just decorate the outside of them to match the icing and colors. And then you have, I don't know, ice
They
cream
have
for
one real
dessert
piece
or-
that you cut and the rest is fake.
Exactly. A lot of times, just the top little tiny cake
Really?
that they cut is real.
Look how
the
smart
rest
I
is
am
fake.
over here.
You are. And then as well, you know how you don't wear white to a wedding unless you're the bride?
Correct. Yes.
Apparently, new trend is having all your bridesmaids in white.
Oh.
So they wear
Same
like
shade?
yeah, exact same white color.
Whoa.
Just they wear a simple dress and the bride wears an extra fancy.
Is that
one.
like a trick on the groom? It's like, guess what one you're marrying, dude? If you can't pick out your wife, you don't deserve her.
Learned a new term yesterday, Sean?
Bring it on.
Comfort creator.
Comfort creator.
Yeah.
First idea always comes towards making home style content, maybe like bedroom, not in the sexy way, but in the comfort way.
Like, I really like this bedspread. Check
Yeah.
out my pillow cushioned walls.
Yeah, maybe they order from all the furniture places and they tell you how it is 1 through 10.
Okay. No, that's incorrect.
No, yeah, wasn't confident in that one. My other one was that I'm definitely confident in is creating content at your own pace, in your own comfort.
Oh, so you're like, this is me waking up in my bed in my comfortable spot.
No.
Except me? No?
It's make it at your own pace. So you're not just doing one video a day or one video every so often. You're just doing it at your own pace.
Oh, okay. A comfort creator. No, not right.
Damn, I wasn't confident. I was just kidding. I wasn't confident in that one.
Level up your lexicon.
I don't have any more.
Let me help you. A comfort creator is kind of like a comfort TV show where you can put a TV show on the background that you've seen a million times. Nothing really happens in it. It's not going to shock you or make you sad if one of the main character dies because you know what happens.
Yeah.
So that would be like, oh, what's your comfort show that you just put on? Comfort creator, same thing. It's somebody that you follow all the time and you're just like, let their content play into the next, and you just let them be on while you're cooking or whatever. And it feels like you're kind of hanging out with a friend, even though you've probably never met them and probably your relationship wouldn't work if you actually had to hang out with them, but you enjoy the content they create and it gives you comfort, so you put it on.
There we go. This is like everyone streaming Mixed Mornings with Steph and Sean. They go to our podcast, right?
There you go. I like the way you're thinking. We do
Like-
put out a podcast every
Yeah.
day, so
That's right. You throw it on. We are your friends, and then you just have us in the background the whole time.
I love it. Good job, Sean. Great application.
I'm going to start venturing over to a gym in the coming future here, Steph, but I have a couple questions before I go.
Okay.
And I'll phrase them to you. I'll phrase them to anyone who goes to a gym. 780-791-1037. Number one, where are we putting our phones? Do we have special gym attire these days that holds it?
Is it okay? Here's my thought. Is it perhaps a arm band?
See, I was looking into those. I was also looking into like the compression shorts that kind of have a pocket, a tight pocket. Because like if I just go for a run outside during the summertime, I don't have like, I usually hold it because it's like bouncing around in my
Right.
pocket because it's a little baggy and stuff. And so I'm wondering if when I go to a gym, I want to like set it somewhere, listen to my music, that type of thing. Where am I putting it? Where are people putting their phones these days?
Okay, but wouldn't in compression shorts, like if they're tight, wouldn't your phone, like, you kind of just bend down and your phone kind of wants to slide back out type thing?
Well, like it's all tight. It's all tight. So it holds it there. And so like there's like specific like kind of shorts that I was looking at that kind of have like a phone pocket type of thing that just holds it close so it doesn't move around. That's what I'm thinking whenever I'm on like a machine or doing something.
Another option. Okay, when you go to the gym, you could look around at what the folks are wearing. I think they might just all be wearing smart watches.
And that plays their music through there?
Maybe.
Oh,
I don't know.
man,
I
I'm
don't
so
have
not
one.
advanced enough with the technology. I'm like, I have a cord on my headphones and it goes to my phone. So that's what I'm working with right now.
You are going to discover how much you hate having a cord. I thought that was the most ridiculous accessory till I started working out with the corded headphones. It was like, oh, out of my ears again. Okay, this podcast, I missed it. Back 10 seconds, over and over again.
Yeah. And then I was also just kind of wondering of like water bottle situation. Are people bringing their giant 4-liter ones, their liter ones, or what is everyone working with? Like what are the go-tos for everyone's gym experience?
Wow, okay. This one I think I can help you with as well.
Yeah?
I think they're bringing normal size water bottles, the skinny tall ones. And I think that might be a bit wide, that Nalgene bottle you're holding up there, because most of the machines have cup holders on them.
yes.
So I would venture as well that sometimes when I forget my water bottle, that cup holder works great as a phone holder.
Oh, yes. Okay. See, this is the innovation that we love to hear about. Yeah. See, thankfully, I went to a bunch of golf tournaments in the past 2 years while being up here. And so I have alternate water bottles to fill up and take to the gym. And so, yeah, because like I've just been working out on my own for the past little bit here. So, but I'm actually going to venture into a gym for the first time in like 4 years. And so I don't know what the environment's like.
Yeah,
So I'm going to show up as a noob. And if you see a guy that's lost, it's me. Looking all weird with corded headphones. It's me.
It's me. Give me some pointers. Tell me where you got your headphones and where you keep your phone.
Yeah.
I'm making a recipe this week that calls for celery, and I just have to say the bunches of delicious green crunchy water at the store yesterday were so good that it made me crave Cheese Whiz.
Okay. Yeah. Very valid, I think. And did you find any? What were you going for?
Well, I was looking for it. Like, I was kind of like, where do you even find Cheese Whiz? And I walked down the spreads aisle because
Okay.
I imagined it was shelf stable.
Yeah. I would think my guess would go to like where the peanut butter and jelly is and then just keep going. Just keep going and then it'll be somewhere down there.
Okay, that's where I looked first. Secondly, I was like, all right, not there. So perhaps it's maybe with like the barbecue sauce. So I went
Okay.
over to the condiments aisle.
Right. Yeah.
And
No.
the salad dressing, nope. Okay, mayo, nope.
Yeah.
Ketchup, no Cheese Whiz. Then I Googled it.
I would have gone over my next option, I think, would have been to just the cheese.
The cheese
Like in the chilled kind
In
of
the
ish
fridge?
area.
in the fancy cheese section or in like the regular Black Diamond Cracker Barrel section?
Both. Just that's all one.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Well, Sean, you would have been right. Third time's a try.
Okay.
After I Googled it and it told me it should be with the ketchup, I then thought, last ditch effort. And after that, I'm having peanut butter and celery because I cannot continue to search for this. I found it above the shredded cheese in the fridge.
Interesting. Yeah, that's not my first option.
Yeah. And I don't know, did it need to stay in the fridge? Of course, I opened it immediately when I got home and had
In the
myself
store, I had to make sure.
had a feast of celery. I was just dipping it. I wasn't. No, I used a knife. It's okay.
You're a bachelor over there. You're a sophisticated married woman.
But I did consider if I didn't open it at this moment, does it need to take up fridge space or could it be in my cupboard and they're just trying
You
to
could
like,
leave it on your
sell
table.
it better?
100, that thing is going to last in every condition, okay? It is just like it's just a hiding spot that you put it in the fridge to look like you care, but Cheese Whiz can last anywhere.
Trivia Tuesday.
Okay, Steph, the high for today is -8.
Uh-huh.
Now, on average in Fort McMurray on March 7th, what do you think the average high is? Do you think it's warmer than March or -8, or do you think it's colder than -8. Going back, I want to say 40, 50 years here.
40, 50 years.
The average from every March 7th.
The average, I think, for the last 7 Marches that I've been here has been warmer than -8.
So you're going warmer?
Yeah.
You would be correct. Congratulations.
Thank you.
The average high on March 7th is -2.4.
Oh, okay.
-2.
Yeah. What's going on, March? Get with the program.
It's 6 degrees. Warm up. Warm the heck up.
Yeah, give us something to rely on here. Okay, Sean, which organization is famous for selling cookies door to door in uniform?
Girl Guides.
Yes! And that question is because the cookies are arriving in Fort McMurray soon. Expect me to hit you up real quick.
Cool. Wow. Self-pump there. I love it.
Want more of today's show?
Download the Mixed Mornings and More podcast.
Now available every weekday.